Okay, live in YouTube. Good afternoon, YouTube. You are live. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola, and I'll be the host of today English immersion. I so happy you're here with me, Alexandre, Ayla, Marcelo, and Mariana for this immersion. Thank you so much for participating. Today's topic is really cool and is super current. Telemedicine benefits and challenges. Telemedicine has been growing a lot and brings several advantages, but also some important challenges. So let's talk about how it can transform your life, what benefits you've already experienced, and what difficulty you still face. Okay, first let me quickly explain about Talk works. Basically, is as a space for you to practice language every day, whether in English, Spanish, or French. The best part is no one is here to judge or correct you. The goal is simple. Talk, have fun, and gain confidence, okay? I'm not a teacher, I'm a student like you guys, and my role today is simple to guide this conversation and enjoy this moment with you. Okay, we are two, we are uh, in five peoples. We don't need to share the room, and we start this conversation with a presentation. Can we start, Alexandre? Introduce yourself for us, please.
Of course, my name is Alexandre. I'm 4 years old. I live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, Brazil. My professional logistics coordinator. I'm starting Talk in July, and I start my study in English in July too. Um, in my free time, I like exercising outside. My hobby jiu-jitsu. I'm black belt in jiu-jitsu. I like training bodybuilding. Uh, I like spending time with my family, study, read 2 books. This is a little bit about myself, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Alexandre. And you, Ayla, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ayla. It's a pleasure to be here this Saturday afternoon to practice in English. Uh, I'm so happy for Lucas Brizola. Congratulations, Lucas. I'm from Belém. I'm also host here on Talking Talk since last year. Uh, I am so grateful to this platform. It's a safe place and I can learn a lot from you all, guys. I decided to study English 5 years ago because I wanted to be able to communicate in another language. And I so appreciate to watch series and movies and understand what the people are talking, or listen to music, listen to a podcast, or just to have free to travel, for example. So I don't know. I think to be able to communicate in another language taught me a lot, and I'm so proud of to be able to do it nowadays. So, and that's it. A little about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayla. Welcome aboard. And you, Marcelo, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Okay, I live in Rio. I am 64. I congratulate you, Brizola, to be a new host here. I am here in Talk for, I think, 2 months or less than that. Well, I am an entrepreneur. I have a lot of skills. I run 3 companies, 3 firms here in Rio, one TI or IT company, another company that administrates condominiums, and the other one is my law office. I have I am married. I have 2 men. It's so crazy to tell you that I have 2 men, but I do. They are 29 and 30. They are adults, of course. Because I'm not gonna say that I have two kids. No, come on. And well, in my free time, when I have time, I sleep. That's it.
I agree with you, Marcelo. I love sleep a lot. Thank you. What about you, Mariana? Can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Okay, good afternoon for everyone here. My name is Mariana. I live in Brasilia. I'm married. I'm 30 years old. I don't have kids. I have just two dogs called Zeca and Princesa. I speak English since 2013 and French since 2023, I think, yes. And I am a systems analyst since 2018. And in my free time, I like to swim. Is my my activity that I love. Watch animes and movies and series and play video game.
Good, thank you, Mariana, and welcome aboard. Guys, about me, my name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, in countryside of São Paulo, Brazil. I live with my mother and my dog Mel, a small white Shih Tzu with a black spur body. I am single and a real passion for cooking, especially desserts. In my free time, I love reading, watch movies and series, and listen to music, and sleep a lot, like Marcel said too. Um, I work in recruitment and selection with a focus on technology. Academically, I hold the degree in logistics and business administration with a postgraduate degree in logistics and finance. I started studying English at TALKNTALK in February this year, and every day I move closer to my main goal, becoming fluent and confident in English. Yeah, that's it. Mariana, I start with you. Question number one. What are the main benefits of telemedicine for patients?
I think the main benefit it is for diseases that are not urgent. Like you can have a prescription without go to the in person to the hospital. So I think it is a good point. And you can have a prescription, for example, in my case, urinary tract infection. It is very common. And I don't have the necessity to go in person, speak with one um, professional. So I think this is a good benefit. And you don't have to prepare yourself. You don't have to wait your time. So that's it.
Yeah, totally agree with you, Mariana. For me, it's the same. Thank you. And you, Ayla?
I agree. I think telemedicine offers convenience. It saves time because the patient can talk to a doctor without leaving home, without go to hospitals. And I think because this, it reduces cost, especially when there is you need to travel. So it reduces travel costs. It helps people with the mobility issues. I think, and there is in Berlin, for example, there is no some specialist, a doctor specialist, so specialist doctors, and sometimes you need to travel far away to see a doctor. And because this, I think telemedicine allows quick access to a specialist. And what else? I think it provides flexibility, and you can just to save time. And yeah, I think it's going to be so useful. Yeah, there is some difficulty, there is some cons, but the pros is so useful about the telemedicine, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ayla, another question for you. What challenges do elderly patients face when using telemedicine, and how can they be addressed in your opinion? Do you understand my question?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think so. The challenges, I don't know, but I think that is one I concern a lot, about the the patient data. I think it could be a important concern because the hackers maybe, I think it could be sometimes maybe it could be difficult to control these data, these patient data, and it could be dangerous for our privacy and important information from patients. That's my opinion.
Yeah, thank you, Ayla. What about you, Marcelo?
Well, the question number one, what is the main benefits of telemedicine for patients? What are the benefits? One of them is, of course, problems with places that we don't have doctors, we don't have physicians. A lot of places in Brazil, in the world, we don't have patients, we don't have physicians or doctors or some kind of care. This is something very interesting to bring these people to the medicine. This is the main question about being online with the medicine. We have a lot of problems here. We are going to see that in the over the new questions, of course. But the benefit, the best benefit is it because you can have a patient far from you, far from the physician. So in order to take care of the person, we have a lot of problems, of course, but that's the main question. Of course, we cannot make diagnostics and a lot of exams because it's impossible, not impossible to do them remotely, but for me, this is the best kind of benefit. What else? The benefit. That's it. Another benefit is that the patient can have this kind of care inside their home or his home or. And another thing, if a person is laying on the bed, can be attended also, because the person doesn't need to walk or to take a bus or to can have. We can see a lot of person that have a certain difficulty to to move and to be transported to the hospital or to the physician's office. That's it, guys.
Thank you, Marcelo. How about you, Alexandre?
S- Guys, in my opinion, it's money é conveniência, né? Because reduce time at travel time with medical. Is possible a contact with other specialists in other countries and world. Where does he cost money? Because in my house I possible one consulta with doctor. That's it, guys.
Yeah, for me the principally benefits is time and the cost saving. So primordially for me. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on. Alexandre, I continue with you. Question number 2. How can telemedicine improve access to healthcare in remote areas?
Yes, I totally agree. For example, Amazonas, this telemedicine is very important in states, uh, rural areas too. Telemedicine is very important because it's possible atendimento with doctor and make. Basta ter internet. That's it, guys.
Good, thank you, Alexandre. And you, Mariana?
Well, for me, it is important. I think this can improve, like the hospital could be very, very far from this place, so it is better with telemedicine. Not as necessary to go there. Or if there are not any hospital near, it is just the only way that someone can have the access to healthy. So I think it is very important, and this is how the telemedicine can improve the access to healthcare in remote areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you, Mariana. And you, Ayla?
Well, I think the same. I think telemedicine lets provide patient connect with doctors, medical professionals, nurse or doctors, because there is other kind of medical professionals through video calls, or I think it save time, like Alexandre said, save times, and they also reduce costs, like I said before. And I think people can have access to treatment without long trips, for example, especially people from isolated communities, like remote areas that the question said. And I think for me, it's more about this. And
Yeah, I agree with you. And the complement telemedicine, I think, can support local clinics by allowing healthcare professional to collaborate with larger hospital, for example, improve the overall quality of care delivered into his region. Yeah, it's so important. Thank you, Ayla. And you, Marcel?
Well, that's it. That's what I've said about the rural areas. And for instance, if you go to the Amazon forest, you have a lot of tribes over there that they cannot have access to physicians or doctors. I have a story that's so interesting because I have these ophthalmology, my ophthalmology, he used to every year go to the Amazon forest, to the tribes, and he carries 3,000 pair of glasses with a lot of scales and a lot of numbers, a lot of problems, grades, and for many reasons, he receives all the glasses from the partners when he indicates a place to to make the glasses. He receives not in commission, but he receives in glasses, small cheap glasses with cheaper lens. And this is so interesting because he goes to the Amazon forest, he goes to the tribes with a simple with a simple tool that can make the reflection of the Indian's eyes, and he gives them not a proper pair of glasses, but sunglasses that can make them see better than before. It's so amazing. He was so grateful when he could see so many children and adults that could see better than before because they never had access to exams or to glasses. So that's what I'm talking about. But he goes, of course, personally over there. But if we can trade this situation, and now we have, for instance, Starlink. Starlink is a satellite kind of internet access. So it's going to break barriers, and the boundaries are going to be smaller than before with the telemedicine. That's it, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Marcelo. Marcelo, I continue with you. Can you read the answer to the question number 3, please?
Of course. Do you think virtual consultations can completely replace in-person consultation? No, I don't think so. It's like if I ask you if a remote work is going to replace totally a present work. It's impossible because we have a lot of cases in which we have to be here. We have the internet. We have a lot of things. It's great, but of course we have to eat. We have to drink. We have to do a lot of things physically. It's impossible for us to eat remotely or to. It will be possible in the future, probably, but now it's impossible for us to eat or to drink through the internet. But of course, I think it's going to be stronger, even though we have a lot of problems with that, because that is nothing like see the person personally. And well, we have a lot of things. Imagine an emergency situation when you have to go to the ER. It's impossible for you to go to the ER through the internet or online ER. So I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marcelo. I don't think virtual consultation can completely replace in-person consultation because I think it really depends on the medical specialist. For example, I think in therapy and the mental health support, telemedicine can even be more common and effective since a patient can feel more comfortable speak from home, I think. However, in areas that require examinations, procedures, or diagnostic tasks in person visit are still essential. So telemedicine, like Marcelo said, is a great complement, but not a full replacement. Yeah, I agree with you, Marcelo. Thank you. And you, Alexandre?
I totally agree with Marcelo, with you, Brizola. Is no 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 possible substituir this consult, personal consult, because é diferentes situations. For example, uh, with you sad, with you speak, and physical, okay, né? But not necessary a contact physical, but outras areas, for example, cirúrgica, né? Hum, ortopedia, is not possible in telemedicine. That is it, guys. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Alexandre. Totally. Thank you. And you, Ayla?
Well, guys, I think uh, you are already said everything. I think virtual consultation no completely can replace in personal consultation because telemedicine, as we said, is excellent for follows up, for a simple checkup, okay, but physical exams, emergency situations, surgeries, or tests that require direct contact with doctor, with a medical professional, it's impossible to be replaced by a video consultation. You need a person appointment. So yeah, I think so. That's it, guys.
Yeah, it's a really crazy to think that it's not impossible, né? It's so insane. Thank you, Ayla. And you, Mariana?
Well, I think that is not possible to replace completely because it is necessary to, for example, an urgent consult for a disease, a serious disease. Sometimes it's necessary to examine and do something at the time with the doctor. So not completely, not as possible to replace completely the in-person consult.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mariana. Thank you. Mariana, I continue with you. Question number 4. What are the biggest security and the privacy challenges in this model? What do you
Well,
think?
I think just related with the data of the patients. Um, I think other thing beyond that, uh, there is nothing so crucial than the data that could be released on internet. So just for me, it's just the data is critical.
Yeah, thank you. And you, Alexandre?
I agree with Mariana. It's data for uh, money desafio, budget, you know, for telemedicine, for me, in my opinion, because it's online, então no, no problem in outras areas de security. in my opinion, is data, né? Because to doctor or clinical have data this paciente. That's it, guys.
Yeah, I agree with you, Alexandre and Maria, and I think the same data because since the consultation and the medical records are transmitted digitally, there are risks of data breach, hacking, or unauthorized access is so hard. And another challenge is maintain security communication challenge during video calls and storing medical information safely in cloud. I think patients and the providers also need to be aware of phishing attacks or wiki password that could compromise confidential information. I think, yeah. Marcelo, what's your opinion about this?
Yeah, of course, when we are online and we have all the data online, we can have these kind of security breaches. It's something that we can be concerned about. But we may understand that nowadays all the patients' data, at least at the public service at SUS, is online. Your in Portuguese we say I forgot the name. There is a name for that, a proper name for your medical history. It can be your medical history is online at SUS. All the doctors, even if you go to a doctor and then go to another place, the next person, the next professional can search about what you've done, what you have taken, and everything you have in your life, even with the name of the disease, because every disease has a number among the public system. We don't have these kind of concentrated data bank in private medicine. Well, it would be something interesting because we lose a lot of information, and you go to a doctor, and then you go to another doctor, and you have to tell everything again. So that's a problem. Oh, well, we can have a data breach here, but I think it's necessary. Every information that we have now is online. The problem is about bioethic, is about when your employee, for instance, when your company, if you are you apply to a job, for instance, and your future contractor can know what it's about you, and okay, Brizola has a health problem here, and I'm not supposed to hide him, to contract him or to choose him, and it would be something very interesting because it's something. Here is a data breach that we could be so concerned about. But if you are in a serious environment, it could be safe. But another security problem that I can say is not about only data; it's about accuracy. Because if the doctor is offline, is another place, I think the diagnostic can be so wrong that can harm you with a kind of treatment that is not about you. So this is a kind of security that is more serious than just the data. That's my opinion about that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marcelo. Thank you. Ayla, did you answer the question? I don't remember more. Sorry.
Yeah, I talk about this, about the patient, the concern of this.
Oh, really good. Thank you.
No, no problem.
Guys, I believe we have time for one more question. I continue with you, Ayla. Can you read and answer the last question, please? I believe so interesting. Question number 10.
Okay, number 10. What a role does artificial intelligence play in advanced telemedicine? Oh, I I think AI can help doctors analyze symptoms, analyze medical images, and suggest possible diagnoses. It's already a reality. I think doctors already use this artificial intelligence to help them to analyze better and to offer a diagnosis. I think AI also support a remote monitoring device. I think it's good. I think it's so useful. Yeah, I think if when it use when professional use it in a how can I say, in a adequate way, I think it could be so helpful, so useful, and that's my opinion.
Yeah, thank you, Ayla. I agree with you. I think the same. AI plays a big role in advancing telemedicine by helping doctors make faster and more accurate decisions. I think AI can analyze medical images, predict health risks, and provide personalized treatment recommendation. It's so nice in my opinion. Thank you. And you, Alexandre?
In my opinion, artificial intelligence help in diagnostics, analysis these pictures, de outras consult, chatbot can help outros pacientes, doctors. That's it, guys, in my opinion.
Perfect. Thank you, Alexandre. And you, Marcelo?
So difficult to tell about AI in medicine because AI sometimes get crazy, you know. Sometimes AI sometimes get crazy, and I am a lawyer, and sometimes I ask AI to analyze or to make a summary about a process, and happen that sometimes the AI creates a kind of history of the judiciary cases that doesn't exist, and even create numbers like it's like it's like poetry. So it's so free to tell, and you have to. It's very difficult for you to believe in everything AI tells you, because of course you can analyze some images, some kind of exams. If you have, for instance, a lot of pages of exams, and you could relate one to another, and you could make assuming about the health condition of the patient. But it's very difficult for an artificial intelligence, be the doctor or even I can imagine you open your computer and you open chatbot and good morning, chatbot. I have a headache and I am feeling dizzy and what's the which problem do I have and what kind of medicine do I have to take? And come on, it's so crazy. We cannot forget that the AI is not a human itself; it's a program. So you have to take care of that. Imagine converting engineers into AI designers. So you could see buildings falling down because of the malfunction of the structures. And it can be the same with an AI doctor. It could help, but I think it should have a doctor final evaluation.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marcelo. It and laugh so you don't cry because it's too crazy to talk about, right? Thank you. And you, Mariana?
I think it is a good subject related with the role of AI for telemedicine. I think that helps to getting data that is necessary to do consult, one appointment too. So I think the principal role is just for appointment and filtration for a specific specialist on a specific area of the hospital or clinic, whatever. So I think this is the role of the AI.
Good, thank you, Mariana. Unfortunately, guys, we don't have any more time. I really enjoy chatting with you guys. Tell me how was the experience, Ayla? Did you like it or not?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's a little challenge, so it's no easy subject to talk. I think there is uh, uh, changement about this, and the technology is innovative. The in a lot of areas. So I don't know. I think the future uh, it's and uh, a surprise. Could be a surprise. I don't know, but yeah, I think we need to consider the benefit of telemedicine, especially for people who live in isolated areas. And of course, it depends on the situation, depends on the disease, but you can see the benefit of it. And the use of artificial intelligence, uh, it could be sometimes useful too, but sometimes we need to consider the misuse of it, and it could be dangerous for health. And yeah, but I think you need to keep it going, study to keep it going, to have more information about this, because it's the future. So it's the future, no, it's the present, and I think the future is probably AI is developing a lot, and yeah, that's my opinion.
Nice. Thank you, Ayla, for participating today. I really like it. And you, Alexandre, did you like it or not? Wow experience.
Oh, I like very good immersion, very good topic. It's topic very actually, né, in day to day. Um, I I love it, immersion. Thank you, Brizola. Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, Mariana, Ayla.
Thank you, Alexandre. And you, Mariana, did you like this topic, these conversations?
I really like this topic. I think it is a topic nowadays very important because already it is a reality. So having this conversation, this discussion with everyone here, oh, it is good to improve my English and the experience about this subject. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mariana. And you, Marcelo, did you like it, this topic, this conversation? How
Yes, of course,
experience?
the topic is awesome. It's so up to date. It's important for us to understand what's going on the telemedicine. And I can compliment you about your about being a new host here in Talk and Talk, and I wish you the best immersions you could make. Okay.
Thank you, Marcelo. Thank you, guys. Guys, I put the survey link in the chat, okay? Please rate how the immersion went. You can be completely honest, okay? And don't worry, it's completely anonymous. And you can give me some topic suggestions, okay? Guys, my next immersion, we have, I think, a really cool topic, increasingly human voice assistants. I think it's a very interesting one. Guys, that's it. Thank you so much, Marcelo, Mariana, Alexandre. Have a great Saturday and a great weekend, and see you soon. Bye, guys.
See you soon. Bye.